Hello everybody, video here for you today. There's a ranch in northern Utah that's considered to be the epicenter of the strangest and most disturbing phenomena on Earth. Bizarre UFO sightings, animal mutilations, and unusual energies that have proven harmful to humans. The federal government tried and failed for 20 years to find answers, but now a new team of experts has taken over, determined to reveal the secret of Skinwalker Ranch. This is the no-cap recap of The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. Season 5, Episode 5, called The Flash, aired May 21st, 2024. If you missed any of my Skinwalker Ranch recaps, there's a link in the upper right to that playlist. The team looks at the data from the previous episode's drilling in the area, revealed as an anomaly in the radar survey. Due to previous GPS data being manipulated by something, the team put a GPS sensor on the drilling rig, which was at the drilling site, not moving. The GPS data shows the truck not only moving, but also inside the Mesa. Part of the data path is near a part of the possible tunnel mapped by the radar survey. Also during the drilling, high-speed cameras caught multiple UAPs. Jan returns to try to get more defined ground-penetrating radar data on the Mesa. While neighbors are describing to the caretakers some of the things they saw during Robert Bigelow's ownership of the ranch, such as a cow with parts missing and its liver placed on a board nearby and zero blood in the area, as well as military trucks bringing big loads to the ranch, this military plane flies much lower than normal and buzzes the group. Apparently, the pattern was not full. The neighbors also say they saw quite a bit of military aircraft. Mr. Bigelow has so far declined to share most of the data collected during his ownership of the ranch. Jan shows his GPR walking path. The dots mark the biggest anomalies he picked up. This graphic shows the anomalies as solid objects. Dr. Travis Taylor says it reminds him of a debris field, but he can't imagine what would cause that to happen underground. In 2021, the team invited a demolitions expert to the ranch to take a look at these stones on the Mesa. He said he thinks the layout was caused by an explosion, perhaps to hide something. Dr. Taylor's daughter, Callista, visits the ranch after building a special sensor array for the team. She is a student at an Alabama college in state tuition for the Taylors. It has two different microcomputers, GPS altitude, pressure altitude, and you can map the trajectory by the accelerometer data. The sensor is put into a tube and attached to the LiDAR drone. While drilling is done near the triangle, the drone will fly the normal flight path to the east field and back. At the same location as in previous flights this season, the remote loses connectivity with the drone. When it's connected, the RC is green and turns red like this when it loses connection. That would be almost in the center at the top, a little bit to the right. The drillers think they hit bedrock. The drill is stuck, so they wiggle it and are able to pull it up, but without the core sample section that is still in the hole. They move a bit closer to the triangle and drill again as it gets dark. Since the launch of rockets seems to get phenomena to appear, they launch one. Shortly thereafter, Dr. Taylor sees this UAP with just his eyes from the ground. It is brightening, dimming, and repeating. The drillers hit bedrock in the new hole about 35 feet down. Dr. Taylor next sees the same type of UAP, but it's moving this time. There should be about 1.5 feet of bedrock core here, but there isn't. The driller suggests that likely the bit, instead of collecting a nice solid core, instead cut the core into small pieces that fell out when the drill was pulled up. This is the GPS data from the drone. Notice on the left side, the initial part of the journey does not show a continuous ascent towards the east field. Instead, goes back and forth. Further to the right side, on the trip back towards the triangle, the GPS data seems to jump down, which was not the flight path, of course. This is lead investigator Eric Bard's computer, not mine. I have just 5 icons in my taskbar, and they are in the middle, default Windows 11 style. This is the zoomed in view of the moving UAP Dr. Taylor saw, and it reminds him of a UAP the team saw 2 years prior with the Orion constellation in the background. Next time on an all-new The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, Season 5, Episode 6, called Beaming Up. Episode synopsis reads as follows. As the team begins drilling in the Mesa, where a massive, possibly metallic object is buried, they have a startling encounter. Apparently, the Secret of Skinwalker Ranch taking off Memorial Day Tuesday, and so there will not be an episode next week, not until June 6th. I'll continue recapping Season 5 new episodes as they air, and I'll eventually do Seasons 1 through 4 as retro no-cap recaps. I'll also continue to do the Curse of Island retro recaps of Seasons 6 through 8 through the summer and early fall. All of the other episodes are already done and are in my Oak Island playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment.